Alright boys, so in today's video I'm going to be showing you my brand new Black Clover mobile database. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Post me here. I also forgot to mention that if there are any content creators out there that would like access to the website, then if you want to make a video on it, whatever, then DM me on Twitter and then I'll give you access to it. So anyway, thank you. Alright, so as you can see, this is it. This is the homepage, the landing page, whatever you want to call it, that you will see when you first join the website, where it features the logo of the website, the header of the website with, the menu and everything as well, just the banner of it as well as a what's new section where it's going to feature 4 key important bits for every update day. So I guess we'll start off with the menu. So to begin with, the menu being this top bar right here at the top of the screen, this will be a place where you can easily access the homepage, guides page, teams page, tier lists page, characters page, and a database page across any page on the website, so you can always access them really easily. Then beneath that, it features a What's New section where it's going to be the 4 key important parts, at least I think, for when every update or patch is going to drop for the game. Those being brand new characters, brand new events, brand new patch notes, and brand new tier lists. As, I feel like that these are the 4 core important pieces of every update day and the things that, the players and everybody else or whatever is going to want to access information. So yeah, I guess we'll begin with the characters page. So to access the characters page, you could either hover over this menu bar here to click on it pretty easily, or you could just hover over this box here or click on this text here or whatever, and it'll take you straight there. So this is it. This is the character list that we currently have in Black Clover Mobile. I haven't added any other characters that have been shown in other footage or whatever that's been released, so that there won't be any Ghosh or any Finral or Vanessa or anybody like that we've seen in other pieces of footage. This has only got a list of all the characters from the closed beta test, as I don't really have the information on those other characters yet. So as you can see, we've got the whole list. I think it's 34-ish characters, where you can see we've got a whole list of them, ranging from all the SSR all the way down to all the R characters. Then, as you can see, we've got the title of it being the character list. We got a search bar, so you can search anything across the whole website really easily if you would like to. And then we've got this other bar here down just underneath both of them, where this is going to be the way that you filter. So if you want to say filter by black balls, all you have to do is hover over this and then click it, and then it will filter all the way down to all the Black Balls characters. And then obviously this is going to apply for every other affiliation that there will be in the game. And then also, of course, there will be more filters that will come to make it even easier for you to filter down specifically by characters or just character rarity as well, but I'm still waiting to implement those still. So, for example, say if we were struggling to find whichever character we wanted to find information about or see or whatnot, then what we could do is we could just click on Black Balls, say we wanted to find a Yami, click Black Balls, and then boom. Here you go. It gives you a list of all of the Black Balls characters that are currently in the game. And then let's say we want to see what Yami does and see his character page, then we can just click his icon and then it'll take us straight there. So to begin with, as you can see, we have Yami's, I guess, banner. It's going to be his character banner across his character page, where you can see his rarity, his typing, and then his affiliation as well. And then you can also just see his icon as well. And then you can see his name as well, just so you know which Yami you're looking at as well. And then every character page is going to have its own special menu where it can give you shortcuts on the page, because some character pages are going to be pretty long, pretty extensive, pretty full of full of information for you to access. So if you wanted to access something pretty quickly and easily, then you could just use this menu and it will take you to that part of the page. So if let's say we wanted to see what Yami's skills did, we could just click this box here, skills, and then it will scroll us down all the way for us to see what his skills do. Now, obviously, these icons that you're seeing to show off, his icons and stuff, his ultimate skill 1, skill 2, whatever, these are just screenshots that I've had from the closed beta test. So these will obviously all change, to be official, icons eventually, but I'm still, waiting for the game to be fully released for me to be able to, have access to those things. So as you can see, the skills section of every character page will list all the way from their passive, all the way from skill 1, skill 2, their special skill, and their combined attack. So as you can see, we have the passive, whatever, it just says their passive, says what they do and stuff. And then we come down to the actual skills, where, as you can see, there's 3 different colors of text in every, skill box, I guess you could call it, where there's an piece of orange text, which will just be the title of it all. There's a piece of white text, which will just be the explanation of it all. And then you have the blue text, which will be the effects or, buffs, debuffs that, every skill is going to apply. So as you can see, under continuous slash, performs a dark slash, dealing damage to all enemy targets, has a 50% chance to apply defense reduction level 1 to an enemy target for 2 turns. So this is also in blue just so you can see it a little bit easier and stuff like that. And then if you wanted to know exactly what it did, all you have to do is click on that blue text, and then it will show you exactly what the skill's name is, what level it is, and what that skill level does. So as you can see, we just clicked on it, and then we can see defense reduction level 1 reduces enemies' defense by 40%. And then this will also be applied across every other skill as well. So stamina increase, whatever, increases stamina by a fixed amount, as you can see. So then if we're at a certain part of the page, if we're like halfway down or whatever, and we want to go back up to the top really quickly, but we don't want to have to scroll all the way to the top because that's just long. What we can do is we can come down to this bottom right corner here, arrow. The video is slightly cropped just so you can't see the website's URL. So if it's looking a little bit off, that's why. But if we wanted to go to the top of the page, we can just click this arrow, and then it takes us back to the top of every page. So let's say we can go to the showcase next. It'll bring us straight to the skill showcase. Now this is going to be where it shows off every character's skill animations, so you can see what their skill 1 does, what they look like, skill 2, what it looks like, and then the special skill and what it looks like. So what we can do is we could play the video and stuff and show you, but I won't show you this yet because in this video it does contain the URL of the website, so you can see it's a video. So just trust me on that one, okay? And then all we can do is right now is scroll down just a little bit more, where we can then see that every character's recommended equipment and their recommended skill pages. As you can also equip every character with gear sets and skill pages and stuff like that to enhance their strength and power. So you'll be given 2 options, not necessarily 2 options, but 2 recommendations that we recommend. Which one being the best one that we think is going to be the best for that certain character. And then an alternative one which, could be a bit more free to play, or just one that's, more accessible to a wider, variety of players. And then this will also, range towards the skill pages as well. And then what we can do is we can scroll even further down where it will have, recommended arena teams and stuff for that character, but obviously we don't know their, best teams and stuff for arena and stuff like that, so that will be coming soon until the game comes out. And then we can scroll even further down where we can see the character's stats, from ranging all the way from their power all the way to their DP resistance. So pretty damn cool. So yeah, let me know if all of this stuff how good it looks. If you like it, if you don't like it, then just let me know in the comments below. And then at the very bottom, we'll see this will be where also you'll be able to see every character's costumes and stuff, and how they look and whatnot. And then you'll also be able to see their guide at the very bottom, which will feature just another YouTube video where it's just a video going through basically all of the stuff on this one page in one video essentially. So that's it. So that's it for a characters list, every character's page. I'm not going to show you every character's page because that's just going to take ages. So I guess we could go back to the home page, which we could just go to by clicking home, or just the logo at the top of the page. And then I guess we could go to the tier list section. Alright, so welcome. This is the tier list section of the website where you can see all the characters' rankings and how good they are or how bad they are essentially. And as you can see also in this tier list section, you'll be able to see the title of the page, you'll be able to see a search bar where you can search anything across the website, as well as the filter section as well. And then obviously, of course, before I get into this whole section, these rankings are temporary. This is not what I think. It's just something that I've just kind of pieced together randomly, just based off my memory of the closed beta test, and not something that I've, put extensive amounts of effort into. It's just because I wanted to create something just, that looked like what it could look like, just so I could get an idea of what it's going to look like, and also so you guys can get an idea of what it's going to look like. So as you can see, the tier list is going to range from S tier all the way down to D tier. So S tier being the best characters and D tier being the worst characters. And then obviously you can also access every single character's page via the tier list section as well, and you can also filter them as well. So once again, if we wanted to see where Yami was on the tier list again, we could just click black balls, and then we could just scroll down and see where he is. We see he's in C tier, and then we could just click his icon, and that'll take us straight to his character page again. And then yeah, that is pretty much it for the tier list section. Obviously, there's not too much to see in this whole area, as it's just a tier list. It's just giving you an idea of how good a certain character is. So when there's a new update drop, you know a new character's come out, you want to know how good they are, you can just come to this tier list section and you'll be able to see straight away how good the character is or how bad they are. So, you know, you can get a bit more of an idea whether you want to summon for them or, you know, spend money to get them and stuff like that. So, yeah. Alright, so that then brings us on to the last thing that I can show you, being the database section. So, in order for you to access the database section, all you got to do is click on the menu bar, and then it'll take you to the database section. So, at the moment, I've only been working on things like skill pages, costumes, cooking, gear, and effects. So skill effects and buffs and debuffs like your characters can apply, or, you know, whatever. So I guess just an example of what the database is going to look like on each page of these. So you can see we've got icons and stuff which you can hover over, so you know you selected them, and then you can just click on them to see all the content within those pages. So let's say we wanted to see what all of the gear sets did in the game. We could just click on gear, and then bang, there we go. So I don't have the information for all of them. I'm only missing one, which is the Mate Spirit, because when I was taking screenshots of everything during the beta test, I kind of forgot to screenshot some of them, and like some of them were kind of like cut off. So if there's some random text on the screen, then that's why. Okay. So as you can see, we have, you know, again, the image of all of the gear sets, and, you know, we have their set bonus, we have their 2 set bonus, and their 4 set bonus, and also, you know, all the effects and descriptions that they apply. So as you can see, we can scroll down and we can see we have every single one, to my knowledge, that was in the beta test. I'm pretty sure that's all of them. And then if you wanted to see, because, you know, some of them might have a bit more of an extensive description, so some, you know, the text might be a bit smaller, so some people might not be able to read it as well. So if you wanted to see it, you know, in a bigger font or whatever, or the same size font as some others, then you could just click on this icon, and then it will take you to this where you can see all the effects and set bonuses a little bit nicer if you would like to do that. So yeah, that's it for the gear section. Again, let me know in the comments what you think about it. Let me know what I can improve, you know, or what to do to make it better. So then I guess the other database section I could show you is the skill pages section, which is currently unfinished, so you have to bear in mind. And this is going to show where all the skill pages are. It's going to show what their passive is, what their upgrade skill is, what benefits you get from enhancing it, and the recommended character that we recommend you use that skill page with. So as you can see, these are all going to be ranging from SSR all the way down to R, but there's so many of them, as you can see. If we just keep scrolling, there's so many of these things, it's crazy. But yeah, these are all sorted from SSR to R and stuff, all alphabetically and nicely and stuff like that, so no need to worry about that, or for all you OCD guys. So again, also we have the title of the page, we have the search bar, and then we also have another filter box where you'll be able to filter by the rarity and also by the character. So by character, you'll be able to click on this, and then it will just show you a list of all the characters, and then you'll be able to click on the character, and then it will filter down by all of the skill pages that we either recommend you to use on that character, or one that, you know, that skill page upgrades the skill of that character for. So a little bit confusing, I know, but that's just how skill pages work. They are pretty damn confusing, so yeah, you'll have to bear with me on that one. So I do have one example which I did, but it's also, I'm still missing some of the icons and stuff that I still need to get. Being SSR Dark Rage, because this is the only one I actually had a screenshot of what it does. So as you can see, we have the passive of it, what it does right here. Then we have which skill it upgrades, being Dark Cloaked Wind Slash for Yami. And then this icon will be the icon of the skill, but again, I don't have that yet, so you'll have to bear with me. And then you'll have the enhancement effect, so, and what it does. So, you know, at level 2, you get DP plus 2%, and then at level 3, 4, 5, and 6, you get the same. And then once again, you'll have where you'll have the recommended character that we recommend you use the skill page on. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So boys, I guess that is kind of everything I can show you right now. As you know, certain events, patch notes and stuff aren't even out yet. There are no really guides yet because we don't know if what has changed, what hasn't changed exactly from the closed beta test. So we're going to have to wait on that. And yeah, that is pretty much it. I really hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Let me know what I can do to improve it in the comments below. And yeah, make sure you like and subscribe because, yeah, hopefully we can take this thing to the moon and hopefully everybody's going to use it because I want to make this the best thing, the best resource for Black Clover Mobile out there. And yeah, hopefully you'll all have faith in me and believe in me. As you know, I really want to make this as good as possible. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe and keep up with the content, because as the game is going to get closer to its release, so is the content I'm going to output. So yeah, hopefully this game will succeed, and hopefully you'll like it. So yeah, anyway, goodbye.